Here's Jonathan Scope now. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the new season is finally underway as the first pitch is in there for strike one. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Still a bit of a chill in the air. 53 degrees our game time temperature. Fouled off. Line drive to left. Santana handles it for the first out of the game. With that, let's get you a look at the starting nine for the Tigers. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Count is 1-2 now.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Back up the middle. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Lucas Duda now. Pulled toward right center field. Mercado is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the. Now in the box, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Maben is there. 1 out. Striding in for the Indians, Oscar Mercado. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that misses ball 1. Called strike at the knees. 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with the fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Liner towards second. That's a hit, their first of the new season.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Franmil Reyes is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0 from the stretch. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Wellington Castillo, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he's got himself a leadoff double to begin the second.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. This pitch is popped up. Ramirez in foul ground, 1 out. Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maben. First pitch coming, here it is. Grounded down the third baseline. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Casilla at second with 2 down. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, he did an amazing job just to be able to get wood on this baseball and drive it through the infield. I mean, that pitch was executed perfectly. Great.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch. And so now Carlos Santana. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He's totaled 4 hits in 21 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Heading out towards shallow right. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. Yes, he'll get his first opportunity in this one. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Still even at 2-2. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, T-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. In there, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, you tip your hat to the batter for finding a way to find some green grass out there, but man, that has to frustrate you, Dan. An executed pitch right there.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back, the right fielder. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And the runner is in from second. And he's in safely at third, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Yeah, when that left his bat, I thought it was out of here for a 3-run shot, but to his credit, he didn't hesitate or break into that home run trot. He busted it out of the box and was thinking triple all the way. Well done.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses 1-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. High in the air out to center field. Maben is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
The batter, number 14.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
No balls and a strike to count. Nobody out, runner on first. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Danger looms on deck here in the person of Miguel Cabrera. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The third base.
Stepping up now, Miguel Cabrera. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
Luplo is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Lucas Duda, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Ramirez is there. Hernandez at second. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Bottom of the inning now. In now for Cleveland, Franmil Reyes. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 1-0 the count. Here it comes. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. 1-1. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And it's gone as they add still another.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
No balls and 1 strike. Sliced hard on the ground. Jeanette is there. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Maben is there. 2 gone.
Up next for Cleveland.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 1-2.
Ball 2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. At the plate, Jordan Luplow, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work.
And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Now batting, the second baseman.
And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Ivan Nova is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. So now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches. Coming to the plate now, Wellington Castillo. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Now this will rattle up against the wall.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, Dero, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, Dero, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Here's Cameron Maben now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Mercado is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Digging in for his second at bat, Victor Reyes. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch, he pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone!
Yeah, and it's always important to scratch that first run across when you're getting shut out. But now they're within 1 grand slam of tying it up. Might seem improbable, but hey, psychologically it matters.
At the plate now, Austin Romine, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2-run. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Onto the home run porch and gone.
Man, I love that AB right there. He rushed him in with the pitch before. You would think maybe he would leak a little bit, cheat to the inside half of the plate. Not the case. Kept his shoulder square, stayed on that pitch middle of the way, and was able to drive it out of the yard.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
The 3-1. Down the first baseline. Oh, and this goes right past him.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 heater?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike one and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
Now back, first baseman, Carlos.
Here's Carlos Santana now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. No hits to this point. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. 7 runs, 13 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still 2-2. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count. 3-2. Pulled toward right center field. Zobrist moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
And he takes a called strike 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. Ramirez swings, and this one's hit well to left. Looking up is the left fielder, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Into the box, Domingo Santana. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Santana in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
2 balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Now batting,
Xiaoqing Chang gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Reyes is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in and looking for more, Roberto Perez. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. 0-1 the count. A runner on first with 2 away. On the ground to the right side. And he'll get to the bag in time. What a do-it-yourself. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. 7 of their at-bats have resulted in first pitch outs. So he said they need to find ways to get better pitches to swing at early in the count. That or change their approach and work themselves into deeper counts where they might get more chances to hit a mistake pitch. Either way, they're looking to make adjustments down here. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
The batter, number 40, second baseman.
One out now here in the Tiger fifth inning. And up to hit next, a guy who's turned into a big-time RBI man, Scooter Gennett. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The third baseman.
Into the box now, Miguel Cabrera. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Lined into right, a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Lucas Duda stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Going back is the right fielder, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got her just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control 1-2. From the belt, the pitch.
Great job right there. Scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Gennett has it, and there's one away. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. First pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
The designated hitter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Behind 0-2 now.
Nope.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side rip. Into the box now, Wellington Castillo. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. 1-1 the count to Wellington Castillo. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Ben Zobrist is on deck. The 3-1. Scorched to third. Ramirez is up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Sent out to straightaway center field. Mercado is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
The center fielder, number
Digging in now, Cameron Maben. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. On the ground to third. Ramirez is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Carlos Santana, who could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. High pop-up. Therefore, it is Cabrera. 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. He's 2-for-3 with a home run and a double.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Now batting, Domingo Santana. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Strike taken up in the zone.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Drilled to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is. Next for the Tigers, Victor Reyes. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put bat to baseball, and try and drive something right back up the middle. Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league way to go.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
0-for-2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0.
Hey! 1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Center fielder looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Scope. And he fouls this one off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's 1-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Still 1-2. Now here it comes.
Nope.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So here's Scooter Gennett.
Second baseman.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0-for-2 in the ballgame so far. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
3-0 now. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
The third baseman.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll work a total of 6 innings here. Not his greatest work, but he is in line for the W. Oh, he tries to force it into second, and it's too late.
The first baseman, number 12.
Next up for Detroit, Lucas Duda. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, a swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Striding in, Wellington Castillo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Now the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. 3 runs already home here. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Fastball well outside.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And he misses with that one, ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away. Ready for another chance? Ben Zobrist. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
But this is speared by the first baseman. So 2 outs now here in the Detroit half of the 7th, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maben. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Weekly hit to third. He's got it. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just digging in. Jordan Luplow. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
The right fielder, Jordan.
Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scope towards second. He's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Number 55.
First delivery to him on the way. Roberto Perez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Maben is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now. But listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And Maben will look this one into the glove, and the inning is settling in now. Victor Reyes. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch on its way. To short. Right to him. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. So back at the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Jonathan Schoop. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts in.
Stepping up to the plate, Oscar Mercado. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Right side, hit hard. And that is through into right field for a single.
Boy, talk about having a day, Devo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
The 0-1 delivery. A runner at first with no outs here. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And Cabrera will take this one for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Reyes will get there, and he puts it away to. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hard hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Miguel Cabrera. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Now batting, the first baseman, Lucas Duda.
To the plate now, Lucas Duda. He pulls this one into right. Luplow back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So striding forward now, Wellington Castillo. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Hit well on the ground to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
The center fielder.
So striding in, Cameron Maybin. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upset you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Roll. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
C.J. Cron will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big, big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Cron, a California-born ball player who was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over. 11-6 the final score in this ball game. The Cleveland